Hi, welcome back to On the Volley. I'm here in the centre of Rome, outside the Shamrock Irish pub, having a pint after a day of golf. Well, the first nine, I didn't really play golf. Second nine, I was a lot better, and I was actually winning up until the 18th hole, and I just crumbled. But hey, it is what it is. So
it's called Malcolm X.
that's Matt over there, yeah. Well, he's calling me Malcolm X because I had a few X's. I think about 4 today, yeah. But anyway, it is what it is. It was a glorious day, yeah. It's absolutely gorgeous. The sun was out. You know, it's as if it's spring, and it's not spring yet, but it may as well have been. Anyway, let's get back to what I was talking about. I'm here today to talk about that man, Ange. And I was going to do a video after the Everton game, yeah. As you well know, you know, Everton went 3-0 up in the first half. You know, Spurs came back. They scored 2 goals in the second half, but they ended up losing 3-2. So, you know, half the fan base was out with their normal stuff, which we've been hearing recently, because the results haven't been coming in for him. Let's be honest, yeah. And basically, half the fan base want him out, okay, half the fan base. I say half, yeah, just to say half. It could be 40%, it could be 30%. I haven't checked it, I haven't done a survey, I don't know. So I'll just stick with a half the fan base, because it is divided. They want him out, you know. Ange Poster, no clue, he's only got plan A, he's a shit manager, okay, he's not up to Premier League level. And then you've got the rational supporters that turn around and say, well, hold on a second, look what he has to work with. Because he's got, what, 11 players out. I mean, their game against Hoffenheim, yeah, they were away in the Europa League to Hoffenheim. He fielded 5 teenagers. And he had teenagers on the bench. So that's not really a very, very strong squad at the moment. I suppose a lot of people was expecting Ange to fail again. They were predicting a Hoffenheim win. Now, I don't know how Hoffenheim are in the league. I haven't looked at it. I haven't gone to fact check it. Because you know what? Fact check it. Because I really don't fucking care. It doesn't matter where Hoffenheim are in the league or how they're playing in the league. Just look at where Spurs are in the league, yeah? Spurs are probably worse than Hoffenheim in the league. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I haven't checked it. I don't care. But the fact of the matter is, Spurs aren't doing well. So obviously, you know, I suppose the money was on a Hoffenheim win. But that didn't happen. Spurs, I thought, played brilliantly in the first half, yeah? And they go in at the end of the half 2-0 up. Now, second half starts. And I'll tell you what happened was exactly what I expected to happen. And that was a Hoffenheim attack, yeah? Just attack. And Spurs were pinned back in their half. They just couldn't come out their half for at least, what, about 30 minutes or something like that, 20, 30 minutes. And I'll tell you what, yeah, I was thinking, as they were coming out, I'm thinking Spurs do need to get another goal, yeah, because how many times have they been 2-0 up and they've let that slip, okay? They've let teams come back into it. So their performance in the second half, I thought to myself, was poor, okay, at least at 20, 30 minutes. I'm thinking to myself, well, hold on a second, you know, this is a completely different team to the first half. What the fuck's going on here with Ange, yeah? Get a grip, Ange, get a grip. Then I'm thinking to myself, let's try and analyse this, yeah? And I'm thinking, well, hold on a second. Is it a psychological effect? Do Spurs have in their mind, well, you know, we've been here before, 2-0 up, okay, and we've let that slip, okay, so they're trying to keep things tight. And what's happened is just basically they were misplacing balls. They weren't so cohesive, even in defence. And it was going to happen. Everyone could see it. Damn, Hoffenheim pull one back. So it goes to 2-1. To be fair, that seemed to wake Spurs up. Okay, they upped their level. Okay, they went into third gear, then into fourth gear, and Son scores a goal, 3-1. So there you have it. They're 3-1, and you think to yourself, okay, so they should cruise to it. No such luck. That defensive error they had, a defender cross comes in, Who was marking that defender? Nobody was marking that defender. Gets a free header, bam, back of the net, 3-2. And it must have been quite a nervous time. I tell you what, to be a Spurs supporter today, you best get your heart checked, man, because I tell you what, it's a roller coaster of a ride. Entertaining football, absolutely, loads of goals, but their defence sometimes leaves a lot to be questioned. Now, we all know that they're missing, defenders, they're missing a load of players, so they don't really have the opportunity to rotate their players. So the other thing I'd say about their second half performance, it may just be a case of fatigue. That may be the case. So they're trying to conserve their energy because they know they can't be rotated. They know that, come the weekend, they've got to play another game. They're playing, like 3 games a week. And yes, they're athletes. Yes, they're trained and they're paid really well for this. But their body is like a machine and, it needs recovery time. It needs a bit of a break. And they're not getting that at the moment. So they're supposed to be apparently getting some players back soon. I think they might be bringing someone in. I'll be honest with you, I haven't looked at the transfer rumours recently, so I don't know what they've got planned in the transfer market. But I tell you what, if I was Daniel Levy, I would step it up, and put some money down. And as Matt, as you know, one of our founders, and contributors, is asking me how my team Arsenal is doing. He knows fucking damn well how my team Arsenal is doing. He's just being a little git. Alright, so he's I'm talking about Ange Postecoglou, you cunt. Alright, I can't say that on here. Anyway, you see what he makes me do? You see, he winds me up consistently. Love him to bits though, love him to bits. Anyway, so, I thought it was a great performance. I thought it was a performance that Ange needed. Yes, it gives him a little bit of breathing space because, they've got to go through to the next, they are through to the next stages of the Europa League. Practically, they're in the semi-final of the Carabao Cup, against Liverpool, which I believe they'll lose. I don't think they'll get into the final, if I have to be totally honest. I call the Carabao Cup the Mickey Mouse Cup, but for Spurs that haven't won a cup in God knows how many years, they'll be happy with that. It's a cup, so even if it is a Carabao Cup, if they were to get to the final and win it, they'd be happy with that, yeah? And, and the FA Cup, all right, early days yet, so we'll see what it'll do there. But let's not forget something. Ange just turned around and said that he always wins a trophy up until now in the second season. So let's see if he's going to win a trophy this season. Look, I'm happy for the man, yeah? I'm happy for the fact that, that actually got a win. I hope that the supporters get behind him because I honestly believe he's a great manager. I honestly believe he will do great things for that team. I would have had him at Arsenal in a minute. But it is what it is. We've got Arteta. We stick with Arteta. I said I would have had him in a minute. I didn't say I'd have him over Arteta. I did not say that. You need to wash your ears out in the morning. I said I would have had him in a minute if the position was open. Anyway, he's a right little troublemaker, man. And he's not even drunk yet. You should see our debates on our WhatsApp group. Anyway, look, I don't have a lot more to say. Yeah, that's it, basically. It's a short, sweet and sharp one. Me, Shah, I'm out.